Oh, hey, millionaires in the making. Welcome back to another episode of This Time Next Year We'll Be Millionaires. I'm Remi Oduyemi, your guide on this rollercoaster ride from $0 to $1 million. Today, get ready for some real talk, insights, a dash of inspiration, and of course, the numbers game. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Remi and I'm on a mission to make $1 million in a year by selling online, and this is Dinky, my dog. In this video, I want to share why I'm actually doing this, because I think it's always interesting to know what people's why are. Like, why is this crazy woman trying to make $1 million in a year? So there's three things that I want to share with you about why I am doing this. The first reason is generational wealth, right? In my family, there is no generational wealth that's being passed down. There hasn't been for 3 or 4 generations. And I want to be the beacon for my family, for my daughter, for her kids to start being in a position that we can pass stuff along the generations. And making $1 million is a lot of money. But also, $1 million in the grand scheme of things actually isn't a lot of money. If you know, you know what I mean. And if you don't know, you're probably going to be a troll in my comments being like, $1 million is a lot of money. It is. But when we're talking about generational wealth, for me, making the first $1 million sets me up to start to create things, put things in motion that actually does create the real generational wealth, because $1 million on its own isn't necessarily enough, in my view, to leave the type of generational wealth that I want to create. But it is a freaking good start. So that's the first reason. The second reason is, how do we describe this? The second reason is, I think, soothing my inner child, if I'm being honest. As a young child, I was told that I was worthless and that I wouldn't amount to anything. And there's part of me as an adult that wants to show that inner child who is still damaged, who is still carrying that through, into her elder years, that was wrong. And I think by doing this humongous mission, this humongous project of trying to make $1 million in a year, will help to show young Remi, child Remi, that she is good enough, that she is worthwhile. And yeah, I think that's a big thing that I want to achieve, well, a big reason why I want to achieve the goal. And then the third reason is, it's another personal reason, but it's going to sound a bit knobby at first. We meaning me and my daughter and this little fella, we want to buy a bigger house. And not for vanity metrics, but because we want to adopt and expand our family. And I want to be able to help another child, maybe a couple of children, and give them a life that they deserve. And where we currently live, we don't have the space for that, for me to work at home and have an office and have somebody else come and live with us. And so we need a bigger space. And creating $1 million after you pay your taxes will leave us with enough money to buy a much bigger place to fulfill that dream. And then the offset of that is, by having a bigger place, I think that massively helps me in my business as well, in terms of having VIP days or running retreats at the property, and being able to grow my connection with my audience and to grow my business to, again, leave that generational wealth for my daughter is really important. So they are the top 3 reasons why I am on a mission as a single mum to go from 0 to $1 million in a year, so that all of these things can get checked off and our life improves, but also we are directly helping and improving other people and or other children's lives as well. So there you go. There's my why. Let me know what you think in the comments. Damn, that was a long one. I'm going to do some serious editing on this reel. All right. There we go. Another video. Hope you enjoyed it.